Okay, today in class we are talking about prepositions and prepositional phrases. Now, this has been something that we've worked on in class a little bit yesterday and today, and I've noticed that there's a couple of students that are still kind of having some issues and working through this, so I thought I'd make a video real quick for you and just kind of use this as a review tool, and we're going to work on a couple of examples together in class and in homework to review for prepositions, prepositional phrases. First of all, let's talk about what is a preposition. A preposition is a word that links nouns or pronouns to other words in a sentence. Now, before I go much further, you've got to remember what a noun is. This is something that you learned in third grade, maybe fourth grade, second grade possibly. But let's review. Nouns are people, place, things, or ideas. All right? And I've heard lately animals too. Well, those are nouns as well. And pronouns, you're familiar with pronouns. All right? So a preposition is a word that links nouns or pronouns to other words in a sentence. Now this is the key. Most prepositions tell where things are in time and space. I want you to remember that phrase. Most prepositions tell where things are in time and space. Those are key. Now I've listed for you an example or several examples of prepositions. You've seen these before. Above, by, in, to, after, for, of, through, around, from, on, and the word with. Again, above, by, in, to, after, for, of, through, around, from, on, and the word with. Those are prepositions. Now let's look at prepositional phrases. A prepositional phrase describes nouns or verbs like adjectives and adverbs do. Okay? They often indicate directions or describe motion more precisely. Okay? Again, prepositional phrases describe nouns or verbs like adjectives and adverbs do. They often indicate directions or describe the motion more precisely. Now remember, just a second ago I told you to remember that prepositions tell us where things are in time and in space. All right, I've got a couple of sentences here I want you to read. The first one says, the notebook was delivered today. Okay? That sentence is okay, but we need to add a little bit more detail to it to make it more interesting. So let's look at the next example I have. The notebook from Grandma was delivered to the office today after a long delay. All right, I want you to take just a second and you'll see that I have underlined prepositional phrases. Now, these phrases, they start with a preposition and end with a noun. Okay? So again, a prepositional phrase starts with a preposition and ends with a noun, right? So for example, I have underlined from Grandma. From is your preposition, okay? Remember I showed you that list there just a second ago. From is your preposition. Who is it from? Grandma. Grandma is a noun, okay? So this is a prepositional phrase, all right? Was delivered to the office. All right, where was it delivered to? The office. All right, to is your preposition. Now you have to ask yourself, well, where was it delivered to? It was delivered to the office. Now we've talked about the word the. The is a modifier. We're not really worried about those right now, so don't get freaked out about the word the and try to figure out, well, what is that? It's called a modifier. Okay, that's all you need to know for this time period. To is your preposition. Office, or to the office, is your prepositional phrase. It starts out with the word to. Today, after a long delay. After is your preposition. After a long delay is your prepositional phrase, okay? Remember, prepositional phrases start with the preposition and end with a noun, okay? So delay is a noun, okay? Now, I know that was a short video, just reviewing prepositions and prepositional phrases. As I always tell you at the end of these videos, if you need more time with this, if you need to go back and revisit this, you can just simply hit rewind, pause what you're working on, take any notes that you might need. You may need to look at your examples or your homework that you have, and go back and play this again as many times as you need to help you find out what prepositions and prepositional phrases are. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Thank you.